let's start with a correction. We've been told a story that AI is a new form of intelligence, a mind in the machine. This is wrong. AI is not intelligence. No, it's a physical product, something manufactured in factories. It's industrial capacity on a scale we've never seen before. It is simply compute. And that brings us to the only question that actually matters. Who controls it? This analysis is about that struggle for control. This is the compute war. To really understand what's happening, we have to dismantle a myth. So we're going to break this down into 5 parts. We'll start with a common story. AI as open software. Then we'll get into the physical reality of its infrastructure. After that, we'll look at the economics of monopoly that this system creates, explore the consequences of that control, and finally, we'll reframe the real conflict, the one that's already here. All right, let's start with the narrative we're all sold, the myth of software. This is the story of AI as some kind of great equalizer.
The idea goes something like this. AI is just abstract code, right? Infinitely scalable, easy to copy and distribute, a tool that's spreading everywhere, available to everyone, a democratizing force. Well, that assumption is fundamentally wrong. It's a classic mistake, confusing the product with the factory that builds it.
So, let's shift our focus to the reality, the infrastructure. We need to stop looking at the abstract code and start looking at the physical world. The contrast here is everything. On one hand, you have the idea of software, abstract, scalable, easy to pass around. But on the other hand, you have the reality of compute, physical, incredibly expensive, and concentrated in just a few places. You see, AI isn't some nebulous cloud. It's a factory, a manufactured good that is totally dependent on compute. And let's be very specific about what compute means. We're talking about the total physical infrastructure. That means data centers that are literally the size of cities. It means millions of highly specialized GPUs that are extremely difficult to produce. It means all the underlying network hardware. And maybe most critically, it means access to just massive, almost unimaginable amounts of energy. This isn't code. This is heavy industry. Now, this physical reality inevitably creates a very specific economic structure. What you get is an economics of monopoly. The system isn't just accidentally concentrating power, it's designed to. So let's be perfectly clear, this isn't a tech story about innovation, it's a power story. It's about who controls the means of production. The fundamental dynamics here aren't about code, they're about capital and control. And the path to this monopoly